Okay, so my direct learning presentation would be over the power of practice. We will start out with a slide just introducing the lesson, and then we would go into a slide that gives basically everything the lesson will encompass. So it has learning objectives, essential questions, an anticipatory set, bridge to new learning, vocabulary introduction, a mini science connection. It gives an activity for physical repetition test, and then a brain repetition test. So just some activities in there. And then it has the math connection, the technology connection, the formative assessment, and closure. So basically, it would introduce everything. And then I did a Nearpod because it gives some pretty cool tools as far as taking a poll and connecting old knowledge or what they've learned in the past with what the lesson is about to be about. And then it goes into the learning objective. And then there is a collaborative board where they're sharing their thoughts with each other, especially because they're not going to be in person. So it's just like a good tool for them to kind of get to know one another as well. And then there's essential questions, engagement and prior knowledge again, a bridge to new learning. And then it goes into the mini science connection. And it gives the students the opportunity to draw a diagram, or just, do some repetitive work and then explain using symbols or images how the brain muscles and the body muscles work and function. And then there's another brain repetition test as well. So yeah, it kind of gives what needs to be given as far as making sure students are getting what they need out of the lesson. I also genuinely like how the Nearpod is set up and works, because although this was intimidating, it does have a lot of interactive tools that allow me to connect with the students outside of being in a classroom with them. So it gave me the opportunity to really learn how to use those tools.